All right, so talking about number 7. So I already measured with my ruler, centimeters, all of my side lengths. Okay, big thing we want to take away when we are doing a dilation is that we should be starting from a center and making rays through that center, okay, to every single vertex on the shape. This is something a lot of people forgot. That also tells us exactly what line we're going to have points on because our angles never change. Those lines are going at the exact angles we need them to be at, and then we can figure out where the points are on the line. A lot of us just kind of like put a point randomly, like in the right area, but they're not the right angle, so therefore it's not a dilation. So for A, it says using a center of A and a scale factor of 1/2. Okay, so here's my center, my first center. That means I need to make rays through that center. So first one is going to be right here. Draw my ray. It's going to be nice and big. That's one ray. Then I'm going to go from A to C. There's my next ray. Then I'm going to have from A to B. Okay, I'm turning my paper while I was doing that. These are my rays. So this means all of my dots should be on these lines, okay? So now my scale factor is 1/2. That means I need half the distance. So I'm just going to think, well, what's half of 8.4? 4.2. Could also do it in my calculator. But I'm going to go across. 4.2. So roughly about right there. Okay, then I've got half of 2.3. All right, well, that's going to be 1.15. So then I'm going to go. Oh, just kidding. I want this distance, half of this. So this was like 10.2. So I want 5.1. Click right there. Okay, and then I've got over here, my distance is 7. Half of 7 is 3.5. So I'm going to measure 3.5 centimeters, roughly there. Then I'm going to connect my parts. Okay, all my points. And that says label it E, F, G, H. All right, E, F, G, H. Do the best you can. All right, so that's for part A. Part B is going to be a center from D. So a lot of us thought we were still using A. No, we're going to go up to D. So here's my new center. I'm going to use a different color just so you can see it better. Okay, now I need to draw rays through this point. So I'm going to draw a ray this way. I'm going to draw a ray from D to B. I'm going to draw a ray to D to C. Okay, so here are all my rays going through all my points. So now my points should be on these lines. Okay, so now using D, my scale factor is 1/3. All right, so my distance from D to C is 2.1. There's 2.3. So I need 1/3 of that. Oh, let me use my calculator. Okay, let's see. Wasn't prepared. All right, 2.3 times 1/3. I get 0.765, so about 0.75. So on here, I'm going to measure about 0.75, so that'd be about here. Okay, then I need 1/3 from here to here, and this distance is 4.6. So let's see, in my calculator, 4.6 times 1/3. I get about 1.5-ish, 1.5, and then I've got over here, my distance was 8.4, I don't have to change that one. Now I do 8.4 times 1/3, it's like 2.8, go down to 2.8. Okay, then I'm going to connect these pieces, these points. Keep saying pieces. Alright, and again, I should be preserving this angle. This should not look straight up and down. A lot of us did that. It should still be at the same exact angle because I used my rays. And then this one needs to be labeled I, J, K, L. So these are the 2 dilations that you should have. And I'll even highlight them a little bit so you can see them better. Okay, this is what I was looking for. If you have more questions, let me know. Okay, but just make sure you've got those raised.